What up guys, welcome back to my second channel, Schwabba Dose. This is where you can find my behind the scenes reactions, thoughts on music, etc, that kind of thing. Today, really exciting, Daddyphatsnaps has just literally, like 50 seconds ago, released a Avatar rap for The Last Airbender about Aang. Avatar is one of my favorite series of all time, and there's not a whole lot of content about it online, and not a lot of musicians making songs about it, but it's the ones that have been released are incredible. So I'm really hoping this is going to live up to that standard and not put any pressure on DPS right now. But yeah, let's get into it. This should be sick.
Awake, how long has it been? All I wanted was escape from the arrow on my skin. All I wanted was escape from the peril I was in. Didn't want responsibility, I just wanted friends. I just ran away, thought that later I could make amends. Kiyasu, he would have to understand me in the end, right? But that adventure led me to descend. It would be 100 years before I saw the light again. When I did, it was a friendly face, Katara was her name. With her brother Sokka, three of us, we bonded right away. I had to go and see my brethren to see what had became of the temple I was raised in. I'm sure they were okay, but
Alright, so far we're just like the first few episodes of the first season where we're covering it, but also some snippets of his life back at the Air Temple, which is cool. I really like the beat. It's really interesting. It's not like a lot of other stuff I've heard from Daddyphatsnaps. He's still got like the big pumping bass in the background, obviously, because he has to. But like, I love the I guess it's a sample instead of a synth of the little bing 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 bing, you know, that kind of thing. I'm really big fan of that.
as soon as we arrived, I knew that everything had changed. Everything that I had known was gone. Nothing was the same. That was when I saw him. Nothing left but his remains from a firebender battle, and then all I felt was rage. I can feel it. I can feel it. I can feel it.
Okay.
I can feel it. I can feel it. I can feel it. How could this happen? All my people dead, and I could have made a difference if that day I never fled. All these different emotions now parading through my head. How could I betray my people when they needed to be led? With the power of the Avatar, I repaid a debt. I revenged my fallen people and the memory they left. I would learn the different elements and journey on a quest. And with those new developments, unshackle the oppressed. Be the greatest that there ever was, extinguished fire, Lord. And with all of us together, then the balance is restored. Destiny.
Alright, this is fun. So, again, as like the Avatar state, this is more like the Daddyphatsnaps I was expecting, you know what I mean? That more of that style that I've heard a lot on his channel, which is exciting. Alright, nice to have that change up in styles as like the emotion of the track changes.
Here's where I'm headed, victory I'm going toward. And when I can't control it, it will be the end of war. But before then,
alright, and the switch up again.
I would travel to the different tribes, knowledge that I yearned. Roku said that it would be the end when souls in did return. So I sharpened my abilities, ready for the burn. It would end with me arriving at the temple in the east to unleash my inner chakra, taught by Guru Man Fatigue. He told me to release that I would need to face fear. Let go of any guilt and any shame-based drear. Free myself of any baggage for abandoning my family. Accept that I'm the Avatar and always how it had to be. Then he told me free myself of all illusions and the nations we are one and the strongest as a union. When we reached the final chakra, I was ready to pursue it. And that was when he told me give up what it made me human. He said give up all attachments had to happen in the end. I would need to let Katara go in order to ascend. I can feel it. I can feel it.
This is interesting. This is interesting.
Could this happen? This is how it ends. And could all of this have been avoided if I never fled? But if I don't release, then everybody's good as dead. How could I betray the people when they needed to be led? With the power of the Avatar, I could repay the debt. Could revenge my fallen people and the memory they left. I have learned the different elements and journeyed on the quest. So is all of that for nothing? Nah, carry the oppressed. Be the greatest that there ever was, extinguished fire, Lord. Bring the nations all together, let the balance be restored. Destiny is where I'm headed, victory I'm going toward. I'm the master of the elements and ender of the war. I won't kill you, but you deserve it. So obsessed with power, was it worth it? The people that you led, they were scared. Fear doesn't motivate. Real loyalty, you earn it. I'm giving you a sentence worse than death. I won't take your final breath, but your power, it is worthless. And now I can finally say that I now Aang have fulfilled my purpose.
All right, you know what? I was on the fence there for a second. There's a lot in this song that is kind of standard DPS, where I feel like he didn't experiment much. Played it very safe with a lot of the lyrical content, which is fine. You went through the story, which is kind of what I expected. And there wasn't much that really stood out and like surprised me until the end. That last little 8-bar section or whatever it was, that was sick. That was like, ooh, goosebumps. Oh, my skin's prickling. Okay, I got it in the feels. Obviously, the video helped, having that big climactic scene at the end of the series playing there. That was sick. Not my favorite of DPS's tracks, but definitely a solid song. And I liked how he switched it up with like the different emotional kind of features of the track. He kind of started slow with that sadness of the guilt of the past, and then talking about his new life, and then the avatar mode comes in and he switches up the style, and it suits it really well. And he did that a couple of times where he did the switch up to match what the lyrics were talking about. And that's what a lot of people who are making this kind of music lack. They don't have the passion in their voice to match the lyrics that they've been writing, but DPS always does. His passion and his delivery always matches the lyrical content and really improves it. So even though the lyrics I think are quite safe and not the most interesting thing in the world, it's still good. It's still really good. But yeah, I would rate this on my 100-point scale. This is going to come in as a 70. I'm going to say 70. It's good. I think I'll definitely be listening to it again. But that's it for now. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you later.